Are there political and caste calculations also coming in here? Because Bharatiya Janata Party, remember, has contest and put forth as a candidate Parvesh Verma. Have they fielded a Jat face to take on Arvind Kejriwal from the New Delhi constituency? After Kejriwal has written to Prime Minister over the Jat quota also, remember, BJP's decision to field a Jat candidate face. Now, Parvesh Verma is not a novice politician. He comes from a political family. For those who may not know, he's the son of former Chief Minister Sahib Singh Verma. So clearly that he has experience with regard to Delhi politics. He's also as a Jat face against Arvind Kejriwal, and at a time when Arvind Kejriwal has also, remember, that had written with regard to the Jat quota to Prime Minister. So let's first listen into what Arvind Kejriwal had said and what possibly is then the BJP view on it.
समाज के साथ प्रधानमंत्री श्री मोदी जी ने, गृह मंत्री श्री अमित शाह जी ने और भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने पिछले 10 साल से बहुत बड़ा धोखा किया है। दिल्ली सरकार की एक ओबीसी लिस्ट है। इस ओबीसी लिस्ट में, दिल्ली सरकार की ओबीसी लिस्ट में जाट समाज का नाम आता है। केंद्र सरकार की एक ओबीसी लिस्ट है। केंद्र सरकार की ओबीसी लिस्ट में दिल्ली का जाट समाज नहीं आता। तो मैंने कल प्रधानमंत्री जी को चिट्ठी लिखी है। उस चिट्ठी की कॉपी अभी आप सब लोगों को बांट दी जाएगी। मैंने प्रधानमंत्री जी को उनके वादे, उनके और अमित शाह जी के वादे याद दिलाए हैं कि आप ये वादा पूरा कीजिए और जाट समाज के साथ धोखा किया गया है। जाट समाज के साथ साथ 5 और जातियां हैं जो दिल्ली की स्टेट लिस्ट में है और केंद्र की स्टेट लिस्ट में नहीं है। ये है रावत, रोनियार, रायतंवर, चारण और ओड।
पिछले 10 सालों में आज ही उनको जाटों की याद आई। पिछले लगातार 10 साल में वो सत्ता में बैठे हैं। एक बार अगर उन्होंने ये मुद्दा उठाया हो, वो तो कहते हैं कि मैं किसी का भी काम जो है, चाहे लड़ के, चाहे झगड़ के, चाहे किसी भी नेता के, किसी भी पीएम के पैर पकड़ के मैं करा लेता हूं। तो ये केवल राजनीति हो रही है। और अब जब चुनाव बिल्कुल सर पे है और जब एक जाट से चुनाव हारने की बारी आ गई है, तो ये केवल सिर्फ राजनीति कर रहे हैं और कुछ नहीं है।
Interesting that this comment is coming in from Kailash Gehlot. He was the sitting minister of the Aam Aadmi Party government barely a few months ago. He's now BJP candidate from Bijwasan. He will allege discrimination and then stepped down from the party positions and joined BJP. Piyush Mishra joins me. Piyush, tell me about this Jat factor. Parvesh Verma, who's been an MLA earlier, but at this point, what chances does he have against Arvind Kejriwal, and why him, do you think, by BJP?
Well, Pooja, as far as Parvesh Verma is concerned, he is putting all his efforts to win from a New Delhi constituency. But this, letter which has been written by Arvind Kejriwal to PM Narendra Modi requesting him to include Jat community also in OBC list for reservation has come in the wake of Shivraj Singh Chauhan meeting various farmers from outer Delhi area. You would remember that in the last 2 to 3 days, Shivraj Singh Chauhan has been meeting various groups of farmers who come from the outer Delhi area, and they are mostly of them are from Jat community. So looking at that, we are now seeing how Arvind Kejriwal has also played his card. He has written a letter to PM Narendra Modi and he is now playing a Jat card. We'll have to see how BJP is going to respond to that. Any minute from now, Parvesh Verma, who is also a candidate from New Delhi constituency, is going to address a press conference. But senior BJP leaders have been saying that BJP is the only party which has given Jat chief minister to Delhi, and Arvind Kejriwal has no right to talk about the Jat community. We'll have to see how the politics on this entire matter is further going to take shape in coming few days. But yes, we can certainly expect BJP to escalate its attack on Arvind Kejriwal as far as this entire matter is concerned.
Definitely getting sharper with attacks. All sorts of political caste, community calculations are coming in as well. But it's also, between the three parties, a full-on promise mode. Political parties are rolling out schemes one after another. Promise of free electricity, clean and free water suddenly that they feel they'll be able to bring in if they are in the government. BJP in all probability will also continue, which has been an Aam Aadmi Party solid vote bank. And that's about free electricity of units. Now, according to BJP, according to our information, will announce about 300 units free electricity and full-on Ladli Behna-like scheme and free water, clean water, in our pipes that will also be given out. Interestingly, BJP's manifesto will likely include that apart from the 300 units, there will be for temples and gurudwaras 500 units free electricity. Aam Aadmi Party, remember, promised 2,100 per month for women, free medical treatment above people 60 years of age, 10 lakh rupees insurance, 5 lakh rupees accident insurance are among some of the promises. Congress has promised 25 lakh rupees health cover, monthly financial assistance of 2,500 rupees to women, a scheme they recently also announced, if the Congress has voted to the government. Remember, Prime Minister Modi on the first day itself said that BJP will not shut schemes. Also, that was introduced by the AAP. So it's getting very interesting. All these three parties have a lot to promise to people of Delhi.
आपदा वाले दिल्ली चुनाव में अपनी हार सामने देखकर बौखला गए, झूठ फैला रहे हैं। ये दिल्ली वालों को डरा रहे हैं कि बीजेपी आएगी तो ये बंद हो जाएगा, वो बंद हो जाएगा। लेकिन मैं दिल्ली वालों को विश्वास दिलाने आया हूं, भाजपा सरकार में दिल्ली में जनहित की कोई योजना बंद तो नहीं होगी, लेकिन उसमें जो बेईमानों का ठेका है ना, उनको बाहर निकाला जाएगा।